What up, Flair bartenders? Welcome to a very different episode of Flair Lifestyle. Today's episode, I am going to sit down on this chair and we are going to talk all about... Okay, no, I'm not going to sit down on this chair. I'm going to stand up and we are going to talk all about a very controversial post that's going around on Facebook at the moment. Right guys, so let's get stuck straight into this. I'm a firm believer in, you know what, you're allowed your opinion, I'm allowed my opinion. They don't have to work together because they're just opinions. You're allowed to believe what you believe, I believe what I believe, and guess what? The world keeps on spinning. Now, whenever someone posts an opinion on the internet, I guarantee you there's someone on the other side of the internet who has a different opinion, and just because it is the internet, they feel they want to have a battle and an argument about it. I've always kept my mouth shut in these kind of situations because I feel, you know what? That's the right thing to do. That's the polite thing to do. You keep your opinion, I keep my opinion, the world keeps spinning, we all have a great time. However, there is a particular post that is going around Facebook at the moment, which involves quite a few members of the Flair world, and it seems to be causing quite a lot of controversy. It seems to be getting quite heated. Now, I, being the busy person that I am, I haven't actually seen this post yet. So what I thought I would do is I would have a read of this post, have a read of some of the comments, see what's going on in this argument, and you know what? I have my own YouTube channel. If there's anywhere that I'm allowed to voice my own opinion, I think it's right here. So I am going to go and do that. I'm going to read this post, I'm going to read the comments, I am going to tell you what I think. Yeah, that's kind of it. Alright, so let's check it out. Woo! So, alright guys, I've got the post here. This post is, I'm not going to hide anything, I'm not going to be nice to anyone particular or anything like that. This post was written by an amazing Flair bartender called Dario Di Calantonio. He is Italian and this post is in Italian. So I'm going to use Facebook Translate to see what it says, or to get the gist of it at least. The post doesn't seem that long. However, what's interesting is it's got quite a lot of reactions to it. It has 105 comments. And I think that is where we're going to find the beef of this subject, the real core. So let me check this one out. Okay, so, alright, so this is what Facebook Translate tells me it says. It says, I believe that the world of Flair bartender competition urgently needs judges who do not work just to do their own interests or companies with which they operate, but in respect of bartenders who spend hours and hours in the Flair room to improve and invest money and time for making competitions in order to get a match from the audience and especially from judges, but in most cases they are strongly in contrast between them. And then there's this emoji. And the last line says, I will strive to improve this situation. This emoji, a heart emoji, and a smiley face with sunglasses on. I can see what he's saying. I want to read the comments, so I'm just going to go straight and read the comments. First line, just wasted 15 minutes of my life reading this feed. Honestly, I just lost a lot of respect for you. Ooh, burn. Whew. I'm gonna be here for a while. Woo, okay, I think we're at the end. I think the mic drop came with John Luigi Bosco. I miss you, buddy, just so you know. There's a nice line here, I'm gonna read it. I gotta find it first. Whew. Matteo Malaro wrote quite a big comment here. And I like at the bottom of his comment, he writes this, Darietto, I'm sorry, I'm really sure your level is much higher than those who beat you on Sunday. Go back to London and prove it to the world. I think that is a wonderful way to end this conversation. All right. So you know what? After finally reading this damn post and the 105 comments that are underneath it, I will tell you I will tell you what I think of this. I think of this as someone's had a bad day. They've looked it upon themselves to go, okay, you know what? I've had a bad day. That's my own fault. I didn't win. But then they've been surprised by the results of who has won, and then it seems like they're then taking it out on the judges and saying the judges are not doing their job properly. And then he's given a bunch of excuses. Now, I'm not going to say I agree with Dario, I'm not going to say I disagree with Dario. I'm going to tell you where I stand on this matter about judging. I don't want to get involved in matters which I feel I'm not educated well enough on. For example, judging is a very serious task in today's world of flair. I don't necessarily have the skills or maybe the knowledge to judge someone else on their flair, because when I perform flair, I think about not when I perform flair, when I practice flair, when I put my routine together, when I go to a competition and compete, I focus on my flair, and my routine is created with the flair that I like, the flair that I enjoy. For me, I'll be honest with you, for me, I really enjoy multiple object flair. So some of my favorite people to watch, if I go online and I want to watch some flair, I want to see style, I want to see multiple objects. So Dario Di Carlo Antonio, one of the people I really do enjoy watching his flair. He has style for days. It's coming out of his ears. He just makes a simple throw look like a sexy throw. It's awesome. Multiple objects. Look at someone like Dennis Trifonov's, one of my absolute favorites to watch online and live. There is no comparison to watching a YouTube video and seeing someone live. Sorry to all of you people who watch competitions on the live stream, who sit at home. I understand if you can't make it to a competition and you want to watch a competition, live stream is the best option for you. However, if there's a competition happening at the Roadhouse and you live in London, get your ass down to the Roadhouse and watch it, because on stage right in front of you, it's completely different. You get to feel the energy, you get to see the action right in front of you, you get to be part of the atmosphere. Watching the live stream, you don't get that. The live stream is picked up from one camera and a microphone, so you can't hear what else is going on in the building. You can't hear the energy. You can't feel you can't feel the energy that's in the room when someone's performing on stage. Drifting off topic there. For me, yeah, I like to throw multiple stuff. I like to throw some stylish stuff. Maybe my style is very different to someone else's. Maybe my style. Let's look at the winner, Tony Mallon. Tony and I, we've known each other for a while. We even worked together. Yet our flair couldn't be on two different ends. I like to go with quite smooth and clean style of flair. His style looks very fast-paced, quite erratic. What's the word I'm looking for? Flair? It's flair. For example, if I'm competing against Tony, I don't look at it in a way of I want to beat him or I get angry when he does better than me in a competition. I just look at it as myself and go, okay, well, you know what? My flair wasn't that good today. My flair could be better. If you want to get all technical and start going all competition wise and think, I want to beat that guy, then look at what that guy does different to you. I'm not saying copy that guy, I'm saying look what he did different to you, and maybe that's where the gap between your score and that guy's score is. You know? Again, just for example's sake, if I score here and Tony scores here, I'll look at our routines and go, okay, what did he do different to me? Maybe he did some more taps, maybe he did some more rolls. So then I'll go back to the practice room and I'll learn some new taps, I'll try and create some new rolls, I'll incorporate them into my routine, and then I'll get back on the stage, I'll try it, maybe the scores will be reversed, maybe all of a sudden my flair's up here. You want to do your best, you don't want to beat someone, you don't want to do their best, You want to do your very best, because at the end of the day, that's what it's about. It's about doing your best, and then you leave the judges to do their job. They've got a difficult task enough of watching your flair, analyzing your flair, breaking it down, and scoring you on it. So I don't really know how else to describe this other than the judges are your friends. The judges are there to help you get better at your flair. Their job is not to take away your points. Their job is to give you points. So the more opportunities you give them to give you points, the better. And that's the way I see it. If I don't do so good in the flair comp, I don't necessarily hate on the judges. I don't get upset. I get upset that I didn't do well, or I get upset that I didn't do as well as I'd like to have done. But at the end of the day, I guess that's what life's all about, learning. So you take your results, you take what you learned from that, you go home, you work harder, you make it better, and then you come back to the next competition and you smash it. Alright, well, you know what, I think I've said all that I want to say on this topic. Like I said at the beginning of this video, this is all about personal opinion. So as far as I'm aware, I'm going to post this video, and maybe every single one of you who watches it disagrees with me or hates this video and gives it a dislike. But you know what? Thank you very much for watching. If you dislike it, then you know what? Leave a comment. Tell me. Let's talk about it. Let's have one of those internet-based conversations where you tell me I suck, or you agree with me, or you disagree with me, and we'll converse it out, and we'll see if one of us can learn something from the other. Alright, well, hey, all this talk of flair, I really want to go to the flair room. So, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Mwah. I love all of you. I'm your host, Ravi Kamadou. This has been another episode of Flair Lifestyle, and I will see you in the next one. Ciao.